Oxfam is one of the world's best-known aid agencies, working to alleviate poverty and providing emergency relief. But the allegations of sexual misconduct threaten to engulf the organisation. Oxfam directors Tuesday apologised for the damage caused and said 26 other cases are now being investigated.
So this is about aligning our people with the values of Oxfam. Some hideous men came into our organization and abused the trust of the British people, the supporters. But they were able to get away, to get a recommendation to leave. This was wrong.
Thank you.
But so we're going to change the culture.
Oxfam's Haiti director at the time of the allegations was allowed to resign before the end of the investigation. He denies any wrongdoing.
It was decent. It was as if I was meeting a lady in Belgium. By the way, I have a girlfriend here now, and I would fall in love with her. There's nothing wrong with that.
Several other charities are now investigating their own handling of abuse allegations. Many governments, including Haiti's, are urgently reviewing their relationships with aid organisations. It's likely a watershed moment in the sector, says Gemma Huldy, a former aid worker who now researches the sector.
There has been a working culture where this has been brushed underneath the carpet, and victims of this kind of abuse have not had the opportunity to speak up. We're already talking about an existing power imbalance that exists between the aid giver and the aid beneficiary. Now, if that's abused, that sends out a really very, very negative message against the entire sector.
Oxfam received $45 million from the British government in 2017 and almost the same amount from the European Union. Both are now reviewing that funding.
Unless you safeguard everyone in your organisation that comes into contact with you, including beneficiaries, staff and volunteers, we will not fund you.
Oxfam says 7,000 regular donors have ceased payments in the past 10 days.
This, of course, has an immediate impact on the people who are receiving the aid, the people that are living in disaster areas.
Victims of alleged abuse in the aid sector are beginning to speak up, and that has been widely welcomed. But there are also fears that aid funding could be cut, just as the world faces numerous humanitarian crises. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.